Billions of digital interactions take place with millions of brands and organizations every day around the world. Customers may take multiple turns in their journeys, regardless of marketers' best intent to keep them on the happy path. That's where Sitefinity Insight really makes a difference. Its intelligent analytics tools let you examine touchpoints and their attribution to help you shape successful customer journeys. This video will walk you through the attribution models in Sitefinity Insight designed to help you identify and optimize the content and touchpoints that drive conversions. Learn how to leverage single, multi-touch, and non-linear AI-driven attribution data to plan and execute campaigns that drive your pipeline. Optimizing conversions is one of the primary goals for marketers. Conversion tracking in Sitefinity Insight provides you with the necessary data to understand and optimize the customer journey. That is, how you turn visitors into leads and leads into customers. You know conversions are your bread and butter. Purchases, form submissions, registrations, and downloads are common examples, but conversions may vary depending on your business. Either way, you now have a solid set of metrics to track them, including their monetary value. Now you can assign value to each conversion, be it actual dollar worth or relative points for conversions that don't involve a direct purchase. Advanced attribution algorithms in Sitefinity Insight enable marketers to take conversion analysis to the next level and better understand how various touchpoints contribute to specific conversions. You can start with a straightforward first and last touch analysis, or take an at-a-glance overview with the linear model. The probabilistic AI-driven algorithm takes the analysis one step further to let you identify content or assets that have high contribution to conversions without necessarily being an obvious part of the happy path. Let's take an actual online campaign as an example and look at what the Sitefinity Insight data has to say. In this case, the campaign's goal is to attract people to a digital conference, and the registration for this digital event represents a completed conversion. The first touch attribution generally shows how visitors become aware of the event. Looking at the first touch attribution report, it's no surprise to see the event landing page at the top. Good job with those targeted social and email campaigns that drove people to the site and the event page. Digging deeper, you may notice the product homepage also contributing to registration as a first touch asset. Well, there's a catchy banner in there with a registration CTA. Makes sense. The last touch model points out, logically, the last touch point before a conversion. This kind of data is valuable when CTAs are available in multiple places. In our case, the last touch report clearly puts the event registration page on top. Quite self-explanatory. After all, we're talking about a registration form that signs you up for an event. The linear model corroborates our observations, with the registration page well on top, followed by the landing page and the event agenda. However, this model allows a more detailed look at various other assets and touchpoints that have contributed to the conversion we're looking at, following captured journeys of the registrants. Both the product homepage and the company homepage have the event banner and are clearly sending visitors over to the event microsite. Interestingly, you can spot blog posts, documentation articles, webinars, and white papers that are clearly also part of the visitor journey. They each have their own say in taking the visitor to the desired goal, and they all chip into the overall conversion value. Now, the AI-driven model is where it can get really interesting. The high contributing touchpoints to a given conversion are of course very useful data, but so are the deeper insights into what your audience is interested in and likely to engage with. The AI algorithm used here for the attribution accounts not only for common conversion paths, but also models the effect of non-converting assets, while discounting frequently visited pages that are the most predictable steps in the conversion path. These would typically get a high score in linear, first, and last touch analysis, but the AI-driven attribution model will balance that out by automatically discovering touchpoints and assets that have high attribution without being as obvious, like a popular blog post on digital experience, or a hands-on documentation article which may tell you that a good portion of the people signing up for your event have technical background, or a cloud architecture white paper, or a personalization webinar. Overall, your content and how your visitors interact with it. Finally, compare all models. Displays all the data side by side for an aggregate view of how the different models gauge the level of contribution of various assets toward a conversion. You may have noticed a new uplift link in the left navigation menu. This is a metric of the effect touchpoints have on conversions, showing how a certain interaction increases the likelihood of a visitor to complete a goal. In our example, we notice how visitors who have been exposed to particular campaigns are more likely to register for the event. All in all, Attribution and Uplift provide better insights into customer behavior and help focus the marketing effort on the most efficient content and channels. Sitefinity Insight has all the essential tools to help you plan and execute a customer-centric strategy that delivers results. Stay tuned for more Getting Started videos to discover the full range of the platform capabilities. If you're new to Sitefinity, you're welcome to start your free trial or schedule a demo. Thank you for watching.